Hey Angel, this is AJ from Northwestern Medill. Getting the chance to play next to a couple of elite shot blockers like Elizabeth and Camilla, how does that sort of complement your game, especially on the rebounding and like defensive side of the ball, and how does that elevate your game on that end?
Yeah, kind of going into the game last night, Coach Sidney had told me I had guarded 6'7", Camilla obviously for a while now, and just being able to stay strong and go up. I mean, I am only 6'3", but I kind of have a heart of a lion. And knowing how talented John Paul is and talented Stewie is, trying to just play the smart game because obviously they know I'm a rook. So just being able to get around them as best as I can, eye the ball. I'm an amazing rebounder. And if my offensive game isn't going, I'll get going, rebounding and defense. So just trying to do that. I think my first basket last night was an offensive rebound and trying to go up over John Poe, obviously not to get my shot blocked. So it was a good test for me, just to be able to see the things that I can do, but also things that I still need to work on.
We'll go with Mike and Kyle.
Angel, appreciate the time. I know we talked about it the other day in your introduction about how excited you were to be here, and not to gas you up, but like it's been perfect as far as what everybody's been saying about you as a teammate and as a player. To hear all the outside noise though from the media and how they treat the differences between male athletes and female athletes and what they do in their spare time or social media, how do you cancel out the noise and just focus on yourself?
Do everything I continue to do, prove everybody wrong. I mean, I've done that on continuous times. I mean, proving last night, a lot of people told me I shouldn't have went to the Met Gala. I wasn't going to be focused playing against the runner-ups, and I went to the Met Gala, slayed the Met Gala in New York, came back, slayed against New York. Like, it's what I do. I mean, obviously I give a lot of confidence to so many different people, and knowing like I'm not one-dimensional. Women don't have to be one-dimensional. They don't have to do one thing. And I think just continue to emphasize on that. And I think that's what's growing the game. People love me off the court too. Like they love me because I am who I am and I speak on things that a lot of people may be scared to speak on or stand up on. So just continue to do that, even on the bad days, even on the days that people may hate me. I'm just going to continue to keep being me.
Angel, the Sky are entering this new era, and with Teresa Weatherspoon. So, what has it been like to be able to be coached by her, and what makes her the right coach to lead the Sky into this new era?
Yeah, I mean, I love Coach Spoon. She's kind of like Coach Mulkey, being able to be a tough coach that you have to have thick skin. You also have to be willing to be coached by her. Being able to know she pays attention to detail. She's a legendary coach, a legendary player. So just being able to come into a league where I'm new, so I'm learning from her. We're kind of learning from each other too because she's new to Chicago as well. So I'm just excited to just soak up everything that I can from her and just continue to just be a sponge.
Angel, you mentioned that you're not one-dimensional and you have outside interests outside of basketball. Is there anyone that showed you that you can do all these things and still succeed on the court? And then also, what kind of platform do you feel like you have to show others? Like, you don't just have to be a basketball player.
I don't think we had like the resources obviously before the NIL and stuff. I've always watched Lisa Leslie. She always had her lashes, nails, and hair and all that stuff done. So just being able to look at that, for me, I've always loved taking pictures. I've always loved modeling. And growing up, my grandma always just had me, my lashes and hair and stuff, like done up. So I was like, I always felt like I wanted to be the cute, pretty girl on the court, but like I wanted to also be a dog and have that dog mentality. So I just want to continue that, like let women understand and know, like you can do both. You can be girly on the court and have lashes and nails and hair done, but on the court, it's no competitors. People know when they play against me, like, it's no friends. You seen me and Camilla compete for years, and now we're teammates, and just being able to see like a dynamic duo now. So it's never personal, but like on the court, I'm about my business, but off the court, like we can have some fun. We can have fun.
Angel, you talked about canceling out the outside noise and all the criticism. I imagine there was a time maybe coming up through your career where the stuff sort of bothered you, let it get to you. How did you get through that, and how did you sort of learn to cancel out all that noise?
Yeah, kind of just standing strong on who I am. I have a lot of great people around me. My mom, my team is amazing, and then my support system from back home. So being able to have great things around me, it takes a lot to really break me, obviously. But I mean, everybody, you got to check on your strong friends. I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. And gone through a lot and learned from so many mistakes and grown, but just being able to just continue to just get up every day and just stay positive and know that when one door closes, another one opens, and just having a positive mentality every day.
Angel, the outside expectations may not be high, but I know you guys feel differently within your locker room. But I'm curious for you and Camilla specifically, the opportunity to come in at a time when the franchise is growing. How do you view that opportunity that you two guys have to build something here?
Yeah, just knowing two great players coming in as rookies and learning from a great place. I mean, they just won a championship in 2021, so we're just trying to continue that and build off of that, and just bring the winning culture back here. That's what we came here to do. Obviously, we already had some players on the team from last year, and they talked to us and said the expectations. I mean, Diamond was on the championship team, so she knows what it takes. And we're coming in as rookies, and yeah, we have a lot of expectations on the outside, but we're still trying to learn this game. We're still new to this league and just trying to figure everything out too. So we're just going by the flow and just still figuring things out.
Hi, Angel.
Hey,
So some of your fellow teammates have talked to us already, have been saying that Teresa has been great at kind of developing a culture of just like family and closeness and sticking together. I'm curious, do you have any specific stories of Teresa kind of helping you kind of become part of the Sky family and kind of,
Man, my first conversation with her on when I was talking to teams during the draft process, I knew I wanted to come to Chicago immediately. Like, just I felt understood, I felt loved, and she didn't even she didn't know me. She didn't know me. I didn't know her, but like we had a conversation on the phone where I felt like she was like a mom. Like I knew like I will always be good with her, and she will always be there for me through everything. So just being able to have somebody that understands me as a black woman that looks like me, know kind of what I've been through, understands me from that perspective, and then on the court, you know, she's been a great player. So I'm getting both. I'm getting everything I ever wanted here. I mean, I wouldn't rather be nowhere else than Chicago. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this is a perfect place for me, a perfect fit for me, on and off the court.
We'll go Robbie, Chris, Adam, and Steven.
Angel, there were some scouts after you were drafted talking about how you needed to develop an outside shot and that you would be undersized, but in the first couple preseason games you've been doing a lot of what you did in college, offensive rebounding, scoring the paint. Is the outside shot something that you've discussed with Coach Witherspoon? Is that something that you're trying to add to your game, or are you pretty content with doing what you did in college?
I mean, I continue to grow my game and show my game. I took a jump shot the first game, so it's no limitations to what I can do, and just being able to do what I've done in college and still being able to work at the next level obviously shows that I can continue to do that. But just being able to, of course, I'm not settling to be who I am right now. I want to always grow my game, and I work out with Coach Teaspoon every single day, and having a coach that wants to work with me every day. Yeah.
Hey, you go.
How you doing?
Thank you. So last night, Caleb Williams from Dunze with Kobe Wire at the game, kind of taking in everything. You and Camille are also part of this new look Chicago. I mean, a lot of young stars coming in with a chance to kind of energize the city sports-wise. I mean, what are your thoughts of just being a part of this group of young athletes that could take the city by storm, honestly?
Yeah, it's so much fun. Obviously, I know Caleb from back home, and having those kind of conversations, talking about we can turn the city up and do so many great things while we're here. And it's just great being able to bring that winning culture back to Chicago in all sports, not just the football, but like everybody, and baseball as well. So just being able to have a city that's winning and everything, and knowing everybody loves you from all different kinds of sides. So being able to just come together as a community for the right thing is something that I've always emphasized on as well.
Angel, just along those lines, you played in a lot of big time games, a lot of celebrities. What can this scene turn into in your mind this year and beyond the Sky Games here at Wintrust?
Courtside. I mean, everybody gonna be courtside. The celebrities gonna be courtside. Just know, like, the who's gonna be courtside. I was just talking. I was at the Met Gala, and Usher gonna try to come up to a game in Vegas, and Cardi B, and I know some people that y'all might not think I know, but I know.
Hey, Angel. How you doing? I'm good, buddy.
Good. How are you?
Alright. Last time we spoke, you talked about how you played more on the wing in high school. Obviously, in college, you played a lot more at the 5. now it seems like you're playing a little bit more forward in the W so far. I'm curious, that versatility is different.
Yeah.
But what makes your particular versatility different?
Just being able to get the rebound and put the ball on the floor. I think I have a lot of quickness around the basket, and even just getting up and down the court. I can guard all 5 positions, as you can see. I mean, I can switch on point guards and get steals. That's just something I love to do. Being able to play 6'7", 6'8" in any night. Obviously, the strength might not be there, but I have a really good mentality of just being able to make smart moves, make smart deflections and passes and stuff. So, just being able to have, I'm really like open to anything. I'm obviously open to playing whatever position my coach puts me at. Sometimes, like last night, I had to play the 5 because Camilla was down. Camilla definitely would have taken on JJ if she could have played for sure, and I could play more than 4. So I've always been down to do whatever for the team. And like I said, I'm going to continue to work on my game and continue to do things that can help me and help this team.
We'll go Shakia and Kyle.
Hi, Angel.
How you
Shakia
doing?
Taylor, Chicago Tribune. I've noticed that ever since you got in Chicago, you've immediately dived into the city's culture. Who is your tour guide? Where are you learning the slang? How can we help you get involved in that culture a little bit more?
I just be posting on Twitter what I be wanting to do. So like if I want some good food, I'll post on Twitter what's the good spots, and everybody will just lead me to the spot. Hair, nails, lashes, everybody was so sweet, so nice to me. So I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. I'll go with my teammates. My teammates, I don't go with randoms. No. I don't go with randoms. I'm sorry, I can't do that. But yeah, my teammates go a lot of places with me, and I try to take them as many places as I can too, because we're all new to this. A lot of us are new to the city, so just doing as much as we can together. I don't have any sisters, so this is like a sisterhood for me.
Thank you.
Angel, what has it been like, last time Dana started playing with her, having her as, the point guard of the team? What has that been like just in training camp and then in the game situation?
Me and Dana are like, we have like fun personalities. We like to get into it, get in with the crowd, get in and be super competitive too. So I love Dana, and she's been a great vet to me. All the vets have been really great to me. But just being able to have somebody that has been here again and understands the culture here and what she wants to bring back into Chicago. So I love Dana, and I think she's led this team in a great direction so far.
Hi, Angel. Hi, Jasmine. How were you able to build the trust with Coach Witherspoon in such a short amount of time to where she can trust you to go to the Met Gala on Monday and still show up for the game the following day?
Just being able to have faith in me. Obviously, I would have known if I didn't perform last night. I knew she probably wouldn't have said nothing to me, but I already knew back in the back of my head what Coach Mulkey would have thought. So she gives me Coach Mulkey, but she don't say as much as Coach Mulkey. But I already knew the expectations going into it. Like, I need to be locked in, obviously, and focus on my matchups. I took my matchups seriously. I watched film when I was on the plane, and I didn't take anything off. I wanted to get back. People were at the Met Gala like, you partying after this? I said, no, I got a game tomorrow. Like, I got to watch film, and I prioritize everything. I'm still in school as well, so I got a busy schedule of a lot going on. But like I said, you got to maximize your 24 hours.
Absolutely. And is there any special moments that you would like to share at the Met that made Monday's hustle worthwhile?
I did all my hair and makeup on the plane. So I got a private plane, and being able to get on there. Both of my girls and one of my friends got on the plane with me. All 4 of us got on there and doing hair and makeup on the plane, blow drying and flat ironing, and doing everything on the plane, which is crazy, but it turned out great, as you can see.
Final question back right.
Hey, Angel, Michael Lindeman, Northwestern Medill School. I've asked the same question of your fellow rookies. You're leaving the college game at a point where it's never been more popular. I'm curious how you think some of that popularity can carry over to the NBA, how you can ride that wave of this latest college season.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, so many people love women's basketball. I think it was only season ticket holders in the place last night, and there were so many people there. So games are going to be packed. I mean, I feel like standing room only sometimes. We might get those, or I think we're moving from different arenas. I think they just told us that when I go back home to Washington, we're playing where the Wizards play. So you got to see the changes happening, and I think it's not going to stop here. It's going to continue to grow. we're in a great direction. The charter flights, being able to have that's a step in the right direction. And, you know, the CBA stuff is about to happen within next year too. So just understanding the gravitation that we have right now, and everything is in our hands right now to control. And as long as we continue to keep going up and doing the right things, I think things are going to continue to grow.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you, guys.